Hey y'all, I'm Onyx Nova. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that post notification bell so you can be notified every time that I post. And yeah, I'm going to try my hardest to be a little bit more consistent. I can't make no promises. I'm just going to take baby steps and pray for the best. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to get on here and make this video. A friend and I had a conversation the other day, and we were talking about men and emotional intelligence and how women deem men who are in touch with their emotions, can express their emotions freely, and are emotionally intelligent. They deem them as sassy. And I just wish we could just really throw that word in the trash can. Like, can we just get rid of it by now? Because I've seen the dumbest stuff ever. I've seen women say, oh, if he got candles in his house, he's sassy. What? At this point, if you wash your clothes with Tide instead of Gain, you're sassy. If you breathe hard, you're sassy. If you chew with your mouth open, you're sassy. Can we just throw that word away? And what I'm learning is, when he asked me, why do women deem men who are emotionally intelligent as sassy? Hold on, y'all. There we go. Why do we deem men who are emotionally intelligent as sassy? I had to explain to him a lot of women are not emotionally intelligent. They get on these apps and they post content and they make status after status, and they really don't know what they feel. A lot of women misidentify what it is that they feel inside. They say, oh, I'm angry, when really they're sad or confused. They say, oh, I'm irritated, when really they're angry. They say, oh, I'm sad, when really it's not even sadness that they feel. They just feel away, and they can't really identify what that emotion is. A lot of times they'll identify happiness with joy, and it's not the same. It's not the same. And so my thing to him was, women deem men sassy when they're emotionally intelligent because they don't understand emotional intelligence. An emotionally intelligent man challenges a woman in a way that she can't even articulate if she's not emotionally intelligent. She'll resort to things as in calling him out his name, making him feel crazy, gaslighting, stonewalling. Stonewalling is when you give somebody their silent treatment. You just choose not to even acknowledge them. That's what stonewalling is. But they'll do things like that to keep from tapping into the emotions that they feel, or even being able to reciprocate or acknowledge the emotions that he feels. A man crying is sassy to her because she doesn't know what it means to comfort somebody. It's sassy to her because she never saw a man cry. It was never made okay in her family or her household for a man to cry. And I'm just here to say, y'all, we are not trying to be in love with robots. We are not trying to be in love with a man who doesn't know to hold you when you're sad, when he doesn't know how to provide certain things for you, because he's not allowed to tap into those emotions. And then you end up in a situation, women end up in a situation where he don't ever say nothing when I say this, or he don't ever act this way when I act like this. It's because you made him feel a kind of way for showing you that he really does care, or that he really does know what it is that he feels. Y'all, from personal experience, it is so hard loving a man who is not emotionally intelligent. It is so hard to try to stand by a man who is not emotionally intelligent when you're an emotionally intelligent woman. Yeah, anybody can cry, but that does not mean you're emotionally intelligent. Why do you feel the way that you feel? How do you react when somebody's being angry? How do you react when your person feels rage? How do you react when a person is sad because of you? How do you react when somebody is literally bawling their eyes out in your face? Do you offer them a pat on the back? Do you hold them? Do you console them? And I'm not just talking about anybody. I'm talking about your person. How do you interact with them? Can you tell somebody how you feel without texting it to them? Can you tell somebody how you feel without having to write it in a letter? Can you be receptive to somebody telling you how you feel, how they feel, without the eyes of, what's the word I'm looking for? Without the eyes of can't call the word that I want to say. Without a means of being retaliated, without retaliating, without feeling like you're being attacked. Can you be receptive to somebody telling you, okay, I didn't like when you did that to me. I didn't like when you made me feel this way. What you did right there made me feel like this. Can you react to that in a healthy manner to where you can get to a common grounds, or where you can get to a solution to the problem instead of being defensive? Can you do that? That's emotionally intelligence. And a lot of women can't do that. Man, if I had $1 for every time I heard a woman tell a man, oh, you stupid, oh, you this, you ignorant, you ain't a man, you a bitch, like, y'all, if I had $1 for all the times I heard somebody say that to a man, bro, I'd be rich. I grew up around that. I didn't grow up around healthy communication. I just did the work to know that I never want to make somebody feel worse than what they possibly already feel because of something that I said, especially when I love you. That's just where I come from. And it's not just women that are not emotionally intelligent or available. It's men too. But it's because a lot of times of the way they were brought up. They were taught not to show emotions. Crying make you weak. Or they were in situations where they couldn't afford to cry because crying would mean, oh, the enemy got a way to get in. Or the enemy can use that against me. Or they voiced their concerns and opinions and feelings to some woman. And she's found a way to throw it back up in their face and make them feel less than the man that they are. And I empathize with that. I feel sorry for those men because that's completely unfair. Because then they leave that situation or relationship and end up with somebody else who's dying just to know what you're thinking. And they refuse to open up. They don't know how to be vulnerable. They don't know how to be given in the emotional aspect. Like, it's not just women that are not emotionally there, but it's men that got to deal with it's men who have to deal with women who are also not emotionally available. Some men are dealing with dead fish. When I say dead fish, I mean she's just there. Look, little baby is as hard as he is, the hardest man in the house, and she a woman. She don't have no emotion. Oh, you made me feel like that? Okay, cool. It's whatever. No feelings. Don't show no kind of feelings. I was once her. I'm telling you no lie, y'all, all of, I don't know, 7 or 8 years ago, that was me. I lied. I give it about 5 years ago. That was me. Because I was taught, I'm a strong woman. You better not cry. That's weak. What you crying for? Suck it up. Ain't nobody want to see your tears. Nobody care about your tears. And then I had to get to the realization it's not about what nobody else want to see or what nobody else feel. Crying makes me feel better. So I'm going to let it out, because when I don't, it shows up in me throwing things, doing things to people that I should not be doing to people. Like, I don't care how this turned out because you ain't care how you made me feel. Like, it is what it is. Maybe we might not be here to tell this story tomorrow. I'm cool with that. I made amends with that in my head. That's not healthy. It's just not healthy. It's not right, because you about to ruin 2 lives and a whole bunch of other people for sure, because of something that you didn't know how to process, an emotion that you didn't know how to feel, an emotion that you could not identify. But I had to start doing the work. Therapy, reading, YouTube videos, just going through the motions of trying to heal me. Shadow work, like digging deep, sitting with myself in silence, driving down the road and processing my thoughts, like putting a name to what I feel and not feeling no kind of way about feeling that kind of way. Because at the end of the day, I'm human. As a woman with a son, I gotta change this narrative, because it's not healthy. I don't want another woman to grow to have to be involved with my son at some point in his life and he not be able to articulate to that woman how he feels. Regardless of what she might think about him, regardless of what she might say about him, I need him to be able to always know what it is that he feels. Why are you sad? Why are you crying? What about that made you sad? Why did that trigger you? We need to analyze those feelings. But yeah, I just felt like I needed to make this video. Somebody needed to hear it. Somebody needed to see it. And I hope it falls into the hands of the person or the people that it's supposed to. This one ain't meant for everybody, but those who get it will get it. And those who it ain't meant for just won't get it. And that's cool. But I'm done with this video, y'all. I'm going to have to try to edit this because I did it a certain kind of way and I got to learn how to do this thing, y'all. But it is what it is. But for more videos like this, give this video a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe. And I'm going to try to post more enlightening content because there are certain conversations and dialogues that we need to open up the door for so that we can have them amongst each other. And yeah, that's it. I'm going to catch y'all in the next video.